Hey, it's Elaina Strongbow, and today I'm actually playing Yule Outlands, and I'm in as Elsa. This is part of my series as Elsa, my chest picking, go down into the dungeons, get money out of chests and stuff kind of series. I actually got her down here. I spent the first four videos talking about what it is, how to set her up, skills, what she uses, and all that. She's actually down in Nusero, and if we look at it on the little map over here on the bottom right, I'm right here on the very end of level 2. I'm about to go to level 3. But I wanted to stop there and just start the video from this point, just cut out some of the beginning part. The goal here is I want to get down into level 3. Or sorry, down into level 3. I want to get down into this section in the very bottom. I'm circling around with the mouse here on the bottom right corner. Down here are the level 6 chests. Those are the highest level chests pretty much in most of the dungeons you can pick out. So they have the most money. They give you the most skill. They have the most chance for other kind of goodies, high level stuff and whatnot. So that's where you want to be to make money. If I can get every chest here, including all the ones on the way out, as they kind of wrap up, we'll see kind of the path. Then I can carry out almost more the max what I can carry. It's about 27 to 28,000 gold, which is good. That's good money plus whatever the goodies we get with that. So I'm hidden here. I'm stealth. Let me do something here. Let me unstealth, hello, and I'm gonna rehide. So I'm doing a fresh start here. I'm hiding. It's gonna take a couple of seconds here. Down in the bottom left, it's gonna get me so I can. You can tell I'm ready to stealth. I can do that. Given my current stealth skill, I can do 15 steps, which is good. But one of the mechanics you'll see some of the people who are doing chest picking and all that stuff. The mechanics they'll work with is multiple. They'll string multiple runs of steps together. A run is the most you can do, so 15. I can do 15 steps right now. That means I can start here and go upward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There I am. I have to wait. And once I'm done, it says you're ready to do. I can do 15 again. That's a run. So you can do 15. You see the countdown. I look on the bottom left there. I'm going to go back to it gets to 0. I've got no steps. If I take one more step, I'll pop up and you can see me. Now it says it's safe to move again. So that's your first basic mechanic. You can move whatever your max number of steps. You'll be able to see that. You make sure you move in that block. So I can do 15 at a time. But there's a trick. Now here I have my full 15 steps. If I take one step, not this one, I'll take one. I'm now down to 14. Because I've already initiated that run, it starts counting for the next run. And we're going to see in a little bit here, it's going to come up and say, you will automatically stealth when you're out of steps. So what it's done is actually, it's merged two sets. So I should be able to walk the rest of my steps in this run, 14 steps, plus 15 more. So we're going to do that again. So we're going to watch it count down. It's going down 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And it's still going. Now it's doing a full another 15 steps. So I basically just walked 29 steps in one continuous thing. Sorry about the noise in there. They look like they're killing dragons, so let me get out of here. Get back down this way. So it's definitely easy to run the max steps you can do, your full run. But if you take one step and you wait for that message to come up, you can string together 2 runs and do almost, well, I can do 29 steps after that. That's, if you have a long way to go, sometimes you want to string those together. And you don't have to wait. There's a certain point. I'm going to go back up here. There's a certain point. It's just after so much time, I've just learned that you can start walking ahead of time. Like here, it said, okay, I'm ready. I wait for these on my screen for this to get rid of everything right down to the 0. And I start walking. And it'll actually automatically complete. Get ready for the next step midway through my walk. Oops, looks like I walked through someone. Oh no, I didn't make it. We'll try that again. Dun, dun, dun. Hide. We'll get us back into our first walk. Gotta wait for us to get our first 15 steps. Oh, I didn't take my first step over there. That's why. So take my first step. I've got 14 left. Now we're going to wait for it to come up again and say it's ready to do some more. It'll give me my extra 15 steps. All right, so there it goes. So I should get my 29 steps here. It's going to end, roll right over. I don't want to walk over any of these folks. I can get myself revealed. Okay. It says I'm ready to start continuing. So I'm going to take my first step. And I'm going to start now. Okay, there it goes. We had a little bit of lag in there. So you don't have to wait for the message to start. You can kind of start halfway through, and you'll just kind of get a timing for it. But the purpose of it is, why I'm spending so much time, if you can get 29 steps together, I said the whole goal is not being seen in the dungeon. You get seen by monsters, they can kill you. Other players, they can kill you too. Whatever else. You don't want to be seen. So I know I've got some distance to walk into level 3. So I'm at my 0. I'm going to take my 1 step. And I just know the map on how I've been down there so many times. So I'm going to wait. It's at 14. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm going to start now. Pass any of these. And as I go down, I'm counting down on the left there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was 29 steps. So I can start 1 step again. I'm going to wait for this to get down to about this point where it clears these lines. Now I'm going to start again. And you can tell I'm getting away from them and walking my full 29 steps. Here I'm at 0 again, down at the bottom of my left screen here. Take 1 step to get me to my first step to get the second timer to start going. And now I'm going to start walking, and the second timer will complete while I'm walking. There it goes. And I'm going to stop here so these guys don't run over me. These guys are running in to go clear the dungeon. We just kind of stay out of their way. Okay, I'm at 0, ready to go again. So 1 step. And wait for those timers. These lines start clearing off. Just kind of a physical kind of count. And here I go. Someone else coming. I just stepped in front of him. That's why he kind of stopped. He ran into me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. I'm going to stop right down here so I can pause and kind of talk a little bit more. All right, this is the start. If I look at the map section where we're at here, this is Nusero level 3, bottom right-hand corner. So southeast corner is all this kind of enclosed kind of building area. This is predominantly level 6 map. So anything in this area, and once you go up a little bit to the north and go back, there are level 6 chests. So this is kind of, where I go to go pick the chests. I come here, this is, for me, it's the starting point for me. There's a chest right here. If I look at it, if I click on it just once, it says Dungeon Chest Level 6. That means someone's already picked it open. Because if it was actually closed, it would say Locked and Trapped. Another thing is, if you're trying to find stuff, I always walk with the invisibility circle open so I can see things. So if there's a chest hidden somewhere, I can always see them. That's always on for me. So circle of transparency is always on, full thing. The other thing is hitting Control-Shift. Control-Shift brings up names. Corpses, people, yourself, items like a metal chest. So you can see if something's hidden, you can't see it. If you hold down your key, you can see sometimes something that's been nicely placed by the dev. So if you see it here, oh great. And then it's easier to double click this too. I can double click that. I can't reach it. If I click on it once, it'll tell you what it is. So this is the part. So there's a couple of things I'm here. I've got this whole dungeon area I want to do. I'm fighting for these resources. Once the chest is picked, it takes some time to be reset. So what I do, this is my starting point. Either I wait for this one to reset and then hopefully the rest go, or I start maybe taking a look around, seeing what the other chests look like. So this one's picked. I'm not going to get any money from it. So I'm going to go see what the other ones do. So I got 5 steps left, and then I'll roll into my next steps. So I'm going to go down here. I'm just following a path that I know where the next chest is on my route. And here I'm at 0. Okay, it says I'm ready to go. I get 15 steps. I'm not going to wait for the double steps. I just need to go right about here. Now there's a wooden chest, and there's a ruby worm just popped up. What's this one look like? It's been picked. Open up, it's empty. All right, so there's nothing here. So I got 3 steps. And I'm going to come back this way and take a look at 2 other chests over here that I know are around. One more step. Got to wait for my timer. There it goes. I said I'm just doing the 15 steps here. This is fairly close where I have to go to. Now, there's a chest right here. That one's open. And there's one above me, a few more steps. I guarantee you this one's got to be open. Yeah. So this is something it's already been picked. Somebody's been here, you know. So I have 2 options. Either just walk out. But typically what I do, if it's already been a full pick, I'm assuming they've been through it and they're out and on their way. So that's great. What I'm going to do is go back to the beginning and wait for the timer. And for me, you know, people always have to find a place, you know, where they feel safe or comfortable. I never stay inside a Nusero because these guys shoot fire when they're being hit or when they're doing that. You can die just from standing near them, not even fighting. So get out of the area of these folks. I also found that over here at the entrance, this is on the basically southern center. On the southern wall coming into here. This entrance here is pretty safe. You can't get, if these guys are being fought with, they can't draw fire and hit you because you're hidden behind a wall here. There's nothing really up that way. People aren't walking into it. So generally, it's one of the points in the dungeon. There's no safe place, but they're a place that most people won't be. So like here or up over here, or maybe in this crack, this corner here. See, like this guy over here shooting those sparks. Every once in a while, you see them. Yeah, those sparks. Those will hit you for damage, whether you're hidden or not. So this is part of not... I mean, yeah, I have the skill to go open the chest, but this is learning how to find the chest at the right time when they haven't been picked by other people, surviving while other players are running around you, fighting, too, trying not to get killed. There's just a lot of things you need to get used to, and the only way to get used to it, the only way is to pick a dungeon and learn it. Keep going to it. Keep going to it over and over and over and over again. You'll start at the lower levels until you get to the higher levels, and then you just do it. They'll get to dungeons that'll be favorites. You know them. You know how to get quick money. I know times to go into this dungeon. Wait, my guy, I thought he'd actually be able to kill this guy quicker. It's taking forever to punch on him. I know the times to come in here, and I know when when it's busy, when it's not. So I know the mechanics of this dungeon as it changes. It's just because I've been to it for so long. I can go to the other dungeons. I'm pretty familiar where they're at, but now see, this one kind of scares me. This guy has an area hit. This may hit me. Let's see. I don't know if he'll get it off here. I'll turn it off. Let's see. Turn it down a little bit. Nope, I'm not getting hit on. It's all right. But still, pretty safe. This guy's fighting, killing monsters, and then I'm not getting hit here. So, proves the point, at least at where that piece is at. But yeah, but working these dungeons, depending on what dungeon you work on, you've got to choose. You choose your one. There'll be certain ones you just like the mechanics better. I don't like the fire and stuff in here and the invisible dragons, smoke dragons that pop up. But I like them better than some of the other options, some of the other dungeons on there. I just feel it's just the one that I got used to. And it's right by my house, and because I just went to it so many times. The other thing is you're going to learn is not just about the chests. These are all monsters here. I mean, did they loot it? Did they leave any magic stuff on it? A lot of times these people are coming down here for points. They're coming down for experience. They'll leave gems. They'll leave magic items. They'll leave gold, leather. Sometimes they'll carry so much they just drop it on the outside. So the other thing you're trying to loot is if you're trying to find out if there's there's a dude. Don't want that. Get away from me. I just popped the smoke bomb. So I'm in stealth mode. I'm going to get tab out of war mode. So I didn't see him standing there. Anyways, so you do want to go around and see if someone dies, like you see a player die, stop what you're doing. That player is down there killing monsters, making a boatload of money. He's got a bag full of coins. There's your treasure chest. I know that seemed bad. I mean, which I said we were a pure chest picking character. Uh, Elsa's a loot goblin. Honestly, I don't red characters, blue characters, new characters, old characters. No one ever. I never complain when people steal my stuff. I'm dead, and they take the stuff off my body. That's part of this game. So you're not only watching around for the chests, you're watching for people that are dying. And you know what? If you can get in the way a little bit and maybe influence the outcome of a battle one way or the other, yeah, that's fair game. They will rob you every time of your money that you've taken out of the chest, not from them, but just from out of the chest. So I think it's fair game to take it out from people too. So as a chest picker, I'm there to loot gold. I'm there to get money, pure and simple gold. First place is the chest. At my skill level, at the 120 with the level 10 or tier 10, the fortune suit, I get about 1,800 gold out of a tier 6 chest or level 6 chest. 1,800 gold every one. So yeah, my purpose here is to come here and get money, gold. I don't care where it comes from. On the ground, on a monster, on a player, in a box, on the plane, on a train. I'm here for money. That's all this character is about. There's a reason why we look at her outfit that is golden. The fortune outfit is about fortune, which is money. I'm here for some other stuff. I can get, of course, aspect stuff and all that, but the primary purpose is gold. So just make sure, when you're out here, you're learning these dungeons. Watch the people. Watch where they hunt. Watch how the patterns come in. When I come in and see a bunch of dead monsters, I know they rave through. So I know I got a couple, like 5, maybe 10 minutes till another wave of people's going to come through. It's just how this dungeon plays out. Let's see here. I have to make sure this chest hasn't popped. Oh, look, it has popped. Now it says locked and trapped. So I can go over there and pick that chest. Woohoo! Now I said about 1,800. So we're going to see how it holds me to that or not. Now I'm at 0 down here, ready to go. So I'm going to take one more step here. It's a trick that we have. We get that extra, those 29 steps. We join the 2 runs together. We try and do that on the chest. So right now I'm gaining my 29 steps as I'm going to work on this chest. So I'm going to come in and double click it. Set it up to continuous lock picking, continuous trap. You do traps first, lock second. I've got a gold trap tool, so I've got a 98.7% chance to get it to pass through. So that's all done. So sweet. We've got the traps ready. Now we're gonna do the lock picking itself. I just got gold ones, or it may be shadow. I forgot. It takes about 4 successful picks. So once it's done, it will open up. I'm holding down the shift key. I hold down the shift key because there could be other people here. You hold down the shift key so you can just drag and steal. I want the coin drop. So how much was it? Let's see. 1939. So a little bit above the average. Probably got a little bit extra bonus from my fortune suit on the coin on there. That's not bad. Basically 2,000 coin. I also got, here's a magic bone skirt or bone, yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to get all coins here, so I can start looting some extra stuff like magic items. But if I start running out of weight or I need more stuff, then let me get myself going here. If I need more capacity, I will drop the magic equipment and take the cash all day long. Cash, 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 cash. You don't have to sell things. You don't have to store things. You don't have to do anything. Cash is cash. Best thing in the world. Let's see if this one's popped. So this one hasn't. So that one up there popped, but this has. So maybe it's just going to take a couple of minutes more. I don't know. It just depends that. So everything just popped here again. All the monsters. So I'm going to kind of scoot out of here. This is an area just out of experience. These guys spit out in a funnel shape fire. So if someone's fighting in front of them, they will spit out fire. And if you're standing in that path, you're going to get cooked. This is a very dangerous area to be. I never, ever, ever keep my character here. It takes one set of yahoos coming in. They'll drag people from up here or a monster from here and in here. And you're sitting in the middle of a big fire pit. So I came down here to check. Yeah, I'm not going to hang out here. So I'm going to go back and look one other chest. See, did it pop? kind of do that circuit again. Here it is up here. All right, so that hasn't popped. See, here they come. They just come in, all of a sudden they start, there'll be orange stuff popping, smoke stuff popping. This is how you can die, is getting caught in the middle of these fights. So just kind of watch them, stay away from them. Kind of go over here, see what's happening on this one. Nope. So it just hasn't popped, just that one pop. And don't know what the reason was, but you get what we're going on here. So typically, what I will do is I'll kind of walk through one of the things. People never say what pattern they follow. I'm a creature of habit. I follow a particular pattern. I will change it up a little bit depending if the dungeon's been picked over or not. So, as I said, on the map here, if you look down here, I'm on the bottom south wall heading toward the east. I'm going to walk into here. I always stop and hit this chest first. This is the chest number 1. So I get that one. And then as soon as that one's done, I come down like we have here, and I come on this wall, and I'll stop when I get close. I hit this chest that's here. That's just chest number 2 for me. In this little pit, be careful of these fire breathers. They can be a pain in the butt. I'm going to take my one step. I'm going to get I need to do it's a little bit of walking to this next. Okay, there it is. I get my stuff. It's a little bit of walking. Get one more. Okay, I'm at 0. Take one more step. This is a dangerous area. There's all these fire breathers, so if they come in fighting them, this is a bad place to be. All right, so I'm going to get my 29 steps here. If you can't see if there's a monster there or not, hold your control shift, and you can see it. If it's white colored, it's not a monster. It's got to be dark colored. So I can hear them, see them fighting over here. Got my chest. This is one, so I hit this chest. That's my chest number 3. And then as soon as that, I come right back out of here. And I'm coming straight down on my screen. So I'm going south, I guess it'd be southwest. And I'm going to come across the hall here. And I'm going to hit this chest right here. There's one hidden right in front of me. 1, 2. That one hasn't been picked. So I double clicked it. It's ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and start the trapping process. So this is chest number 4. So we got to count that. Remember, it's about, let's just say roughly 2,000. So we're going to say 2,000 a chest. 4 chests, that's 8,000 gold. If, all these are popped up. We'll do this. I'm holding my shift key. I'm getting ready to swipe the loot. Ah, this is a cool one. Look at this. So we got some cool ones. Almost got 4,000. I got a seal scroll. What do we get? We got a animal lore. Sweet. Got one of these new little funky staffs. This is a Nautilus staff. Put that over there. I don't need any jewels. I don't want a hat. 191. I'll take some because I'm working on some poisoning. So that's it. Chest number 4. All done. Now we're going to pop out here and we're going to come into this bottom. This is the bottom kind of corner, southeast portion of this. Be careful, the one smoke dragon. We're going to come over here. I'm going to set up my steps. I'm going to get me back down to 0 and be close enough. Oh, shoot. I took 1 step extra. I'm stealth. Okay. That's, for me, that's Control Z. That's what my smoke bombs are hit to. So they put you in the stealth mode right away. If you do something ridiculous, Control Z. All right, so this one's open. We might as well take that one too. So we'll hit the trap in this. So this is chest number 5. Then we're going to go straight north. We're going to hit chest number 6 over here. And we're going to wrap back to kind of the area where we're at. There's like 7 and 8. There's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I believe it's 15 level 6 chests. All right, so we got some gold again. Once again, we've got 1852. Here's some that plant extract stuff. people use that. Here's a new other leather jerkin, plate thingy. Sure, let's put these in here. All right, so we are ready. I'm gonna get my full 29 steps. I hope I don't run into that smoke dragon. I'm gonna walk straight up into here. It gets really tight in here, so be careful. Now, this is one of the parts where I may scroll in just to make sure. Hit Control Shift to see what I've got to hit. There's a guy right in front of me here. And I'm literally walking around him because I can see on where his feet are. Now I scroll back out. Turn the volume down while whoever's trying to kill someone. Okay, ready to go. Stealth again. So I'm going to come down. Number 6 is right here. So it looks like all these chests are starting to pop. So I'm going to make some money. I'll probably have to drop some of this stuff, not the skill scroll. Here's the number 1 rule. Something else I never said about doing this. None of this is yours. None of this is yours until you make it back. Once it's in the bank, you're safely in your house, secure your chest. Right now, you just temporarily hold this. And you're going to die. You're going to die to monsters. You're going to die to player characters. You're going to die. You're going to lose stuff. Just don't cry over spilled milk. It's going to happen. So we're going to start back up here. Now we're going to go back into the area, so we're heading back toward the west. We're going to head over these bridge steps. I'm going to queue up for the 29 stepper, or the 2 sets here. Ready to move. 1 step. I'm going to wait for this list to come all the way down to about here. And there we go. I'm going to start. Watch for that extra. There it is. Automatic. Just keep on walking. All the way down. 3, 2, 1, 0. I need 1 more set of these. So now I've taken my extra step. Wait for this stuff to come down. It's kind of like my timer. Good. Oh, they're killing a monster, so I'm going to stop. I saw the sparks coming down. See? That's where you got to keep your kind of eyeballs on and watch this stuff. Oh no, he's coming by me. So I'm moving out of the way. I've got my steps ready to go. I'm getting away because they're taking the monster over to fight them elsewhere, which was right by me. So here's this one. Here's number 7. It looks like it's been picked already. Someone left some bandages in there. That's number 7. Then we're going to go straight up north by these little shifty ghost dudes. Whatever they're called. I don't know any of the monsters. I just walked through dungeons. And if you look right here, I'll run out of steps. There's one right here. That one's ready to go. So we got a level 6 there. We're going to pop in and take that one. Now I just queued up for my extra steps. I took 2. I'll have 28 steps once I'm done here, waiting for me to go. You got to keep a mental tab on how many steps you have, where you're at. Now we do this. And you can see I've got 1 mob right there. So if you want to get close to see where their circle's at versus yours, this is how you can do precise steps versus kind of the broader view. All right. Oh, look at that. Got some stuffs. We got a agapite ore map. Sweetness. Got another 1821 coin. We got another scroll. Arcane scroll. We always can use. Take a book. Okay. So I got my 28 steps. So we're going to take a look at this. And I'm going to kind of scroll back out. If they start moving like that, yeah, just stop. Don't push yourself into a bad position. The other thing, you can't rely on the smoke bombs all the time because you run out of time. There's a timer, a refresh timer. I forgot how many minutes it is to do that. But sometimes you have to wait for those things to reset to use them again. So you may have to rely on running and hiding or casting invisibility spell. So we've got a 7, 8. Oh, look, someone's left some resources down here. Let's go see if I got the room to take them, I'll take them. Until I need the room. Okay, so I just picked that up. I'm like the Hoover vacuum cleaner. I look for anything that has value. Okay, let's get rid of stuff. Here we have a chest that's over here. I usually hit this one. That one's been picked, so we got that one. Then I can come up here. And I've got this one. That one has not been picked, so I'm going to go hit it. So the other thing that I'm doing here is I'm getting myself prepared for walking, is I'm making a route that gets me to each of the chests as fast as possible and sends me out the door with as much loot as possible. So get down as far as I can. I work this section, and then as I'm coming out from this section right by the gate, I should be carrying as much as I can. Now I'm watching my weight down here. I've got 10,000 coins. I've got 289 in gold. I'm pretty good because of the because a lot of those chests have already picked. So that's why I'm picking up extra stuff on here. Oh, we got a core. Sweet. What do we get? Command. Nice. That's some good money. Got some more gold. 1840. A shield. I don't need. I'll take a book though. So then I can come back from here. I literally walk northeast back to where these sun dragon thingies are. I kind of run this up here. I usually will come here and hit this chest first. Oh, it is. I didn't think it was going to be available, so let me go down there and get that. The sun guys, I don't mind being around here and them fighting. These guys don't have area effects, you know, kind of where you stand by, you can get hit. You just want to make sure you just get around them. Need one more step. I've started my counter for the long step, and I can hit this one. Now from here, we're going to go directly north up to the other part of the section of the sun ones. And then we're actually we're out of the building section, which is down here. And we're actually on our way out the dungeon. So we'll see how far we get on here. So this is not going to be a completely successful run, but it's pretty good. I mean, I said I got a skill scroll, I got a command core, I got an ore map, I got a couple of these, whatever, arcane scrolls. It's expensive, but another 16,000 for that. What do we got here? What's this? Ring mail, don't need that. I'll take some regs. 190, sure. Drop it in there. And now I'm ready for my 29 steps. So I'm literally just going to go here and start walking up. 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. All right. There's my chest right here. This one has been picked. So I grab that one. And then I come back down to where I was before. In the blue area there, just before this one. Looks like there's another. Ooh. That one's, look, 500. Sweet. I can take that. Mine. Sweet. I just found that sitting there. What's this? Inepe. I like that. Ta-da! I got an Inepe. I've not seen one of those yet, so it's the only reason I'm picking it up. Like, ooh, an Inepe. Does someone get some... Yeah, it's just some low-level stuff. Okay, that was pretty cool. What about these? Anything cool? This is part of being a vacuum cleaner. If there's any gold or anything else... I didn't know who that was. I hid right away. Alright, so I said... Typically hidden, we're going to walk this way. I'm going to throw up my invisibility spell so I can hide quickly. Try to speed this up. So then I come back up the exit part here. While they fight dragons, I'm going to run up to here. Is there something here? This is a level 5 chest, but it's here. Why not? Take it. It's just because I pass it. The only reason I do it, it do get a little bit less gold, but you still can get a chance to get like a map or a core or something else that's on there. So it's worth picking that, even though it's level 5, you know, one level down, it's worth getting just because it could get you some other goodies. You'll still get some coin out of it. We'll see the coin difference here. So here it is, 1,400. So about 400 less. And I just got those two, which is nothing. Hide. I'm gonna hide going up through here to the next part. There's some people running around. I've seen those people. That one there actually is green to me. It's an alliance with our guild. Hiti, I think it is, Hiti. But I haven't seen them down in the dungeon, so I'm kind of used to what they're doing. All right, so I've got to go pretty far up here to this level 6 chest. A lot of times, I like going to this one because a lot of people don't go to it because it's a pain in the butt. There's a lot of demons, it's drop fire, and there's these smoky dragons. So I go up, and then I can come across here to this little fire pit. I'm going to get my counter down to 0, and then ready to do 29 steps. Okay, this one's been picked. So once I got this one, now I'm super close to getting out. All right, get myself walking here. Get my 29 steps. Do. Okay. Wait for I'll put up my 29 steps again here. So I'm going to take one step. I'll wait for this list to drop down. That means about half the timer, and then I can walk the rest off. I got to watch out for sometimes there's a dragon here. If they haven't killed them already. Look for any black ghosty steps. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, yeah, they killed him. He's right up here. All right, so we're up here. Now, this is as close to your look at the gate, but we're not there yet. 2, 1. There's a chest here that has been picked. Did you see that? I don't want to bump into them and cover myself. All right, so now we're going to walk across the bridge here, and we're at the last section of this dungeon. So if you've got your loaded, completely ready to go, this is where your kind of last choice of. You can take a left here and come down, and then the gate's right down here. If you remember, there's always one more level 5 chest here. I said it's level 5, but who knows? If you got to pick it, you could get something cool out of there. This is it, except for 2 more level 6, 3 more, and I'll show you where those are at. From here, I said we can come straight down. I can go to the gate that's down here and get out. But I'm going to do one little circuit up here. So I'm going to walk straight north. Or straight north. Ooh, let's take some of that. It's not a lot, but... Oh, shoot. You see it? That's me getting in the way of fire, and I just took a big hit. I did have my reflective and reactive on, so I took a bit of a... I think I was actually okay on that one. Let me get myself healed up. Re-hidden. So we're going to go straight up here, and we're going into this one little castle kind of place, and there's a couple of eldritch dragons that are in there. All right. We got one step. We'll get our next one. Get our 29. It's like a 29-step program. And run out. 1. Oh, looks like they're fighting these. Good. Oh, my stealth is increased by 0.1 to 102.3. I have it ticked up to go. I'm trying to get to 105 on my stealth. Ready to go. So you come into here, and there's 2 chests in this part of the building. One is here in the upper right corner. Let me get up. All right, so that one's locked and trapped. So there's one up here. Now they're having a battle right around me. This is where you have to understand the mechanics of the monster you're sitting with. You got one that's gonna have an area effect or not. This one doesn't. So I'm like, yeah, I don't care. You fight, and I'll open up my chest. So we take our gold. It's again, it's a little low, 1700. Got some arms. I don't need those. Got a new what? Cudgel. So, and then what? After this one, they probably killed this guy over here. So I'm just gonna run it. There's one on the opposite corner over here, and you come up here, and looks like that's ready to go. Can you? One of the questions I get: should you be uncovered like this? Typically, no. If people see you doing this, they know. What happened here? Uh-oh. Looks like we've lost connectivity. No. And I'm not hidden. Oh, that's not good. New release. Let's see. No. Well, that's part of it. As I said, this money is not yours until it's in your bank or it's in your house. Everything I had there, command core, 20,000 in coin, skill scroll, all the magic stuff, the leather, whatever we found that's all gone. If my character dies out there, who knows what happened with the thing out there. Of course, that's just the way it is. I said until it's in your bank, it's it's not yours. I say that. I said I'm just making a video here. I'm not. I really wish I had my stuff there. I really wanted that command core, but it's just part of the game. That's part of playing Ultima in general and Ultima Online, Ultima, UO Outlands in particular. So, anyways, this is, I said, this is how you got a kind of taste of what it's like for me to walk down there, what I'm looking at, what I'm concerned with, what I focus on, how I get around there, what comes into play. You saw me walk a circuit through Nusero. Every dungeon I go to, I have a circuit. You just get used to it. You want to go hit them as efficiently as possible. Carry as much, get in as fast as possible, low risk as possible, carry as much loot out as possible. Bang, bang, boom. Just keep doing that over and over and over again. As I said, I can make 25 value-wise between, typically 25,000 is a good number I can carry out in one dungeon trip where I hit everything else. If I'm doing well, it's 27,000, some extra toys, or whatever else. But 25,000. So that's not money. That's not nothing to sneeze at. I don't need a big crew. I don't need to be super skilled. I'm just lock picking. You just got to have the skill to walk around it and just make your money. You saw the little house I had. Everything else kind of paid off just by going down and robbing chests. That's all I do. So once again, I'm gonna see if this pops up here by chance. And we'll see. We're here. I'm saved. No monsters popped up, and I got all my stuff. I'm still alive. Anyhow, so that's good. So I am. It's here on the ground. A shawam. I don't know what that is. Never seen that. I'll see you later. Anyway, so I've got my stuff. That's good. I can walk my way home. So I'm gonna come by here. There is one last chest. Oh, this is the funny part. And good luck if you can do this one. And I say this good luck not because oh look, we got some coins there. Someone dropped some cash they couldn't carry. 600 coins. Go get it. Get that gold. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna scroll in and see if I've got no one in my way here. So I'm gonna take that. All right, so we got poison potions. There is a little corridor here. And this little corridor will take you to one little room at the end here. So I'm ready to go. And one more set of walking here. So there's a bunch of asps, adders, and stuff, and there's a chest in the middle. So even walking your way to it is difficult, and you've really got to get your steps on here, and you have to be right exact where you're walking to. You can't be on any one of these white spots. That's why we have this floating thing on in the setup. Now I'm stuck. I can't go left. I can't go right. I can go down. All right. So now I'm 2 steps away from here. No one picks this chest. That's no one typically does. The other trick is to cast up a couple elementals, bring something down, something that attracts some, takes focus. The mobs hit them, and then come in and stealth it away and do that. Otherwise, you just got to be very careful and be very patient on how you want to walk through it. This is the #1 example of being able to have control and scroll on your wheel so you can get down there and see those little spots you're walking into. It's just, yeah. Because otherwise, if you kind of pop up, unless you have a smoke bomb, you're pretty much dead from poison. And this is the last, in my circuit, the last level 6 chest in the match here. I don't have anything else to weight-wise to be concerned about. I'm at 531 out of 610, so I might as well just take this and get some extra points. So how do I get out? I'm going to take 1 step forward. 1 step forward. 1 step right. 1 step forward. 10 steps. That's probably the most stressful chest, I think, in the game. for me. In Nusero, that is the #1 stress chest in all of this. So then you're blessed with a walk all the way back. And I got a little bit of walking to do, so I'm going to queue up a couple of these. I might as well walk you all through to the end. I was just about to say goodbye in the video, but oh look, we got surprised. All right, so we're gonna go. Make sure I'm not hitting any corpse. Here's a corpse there. I'm sorry, I have 1 dragon there. So you don't want to hit. Okay, clear and ready to go. Now, because that is the last. I said that's the last level 6 one in that little corridor. So there's 3 in this corner. So if you're running it, you didn't have no luck in the ones down in the main dungeon, don't forget there's 3 level 6 chests in here that you can go do. I said you can get the snake one. You just got to zoom in and be careful with it. Walking back, we'll let these guys take all this damage. Ooh, like that. It's kind of good that the people are doing that. They're kind of keeping everything away from you. This is that pit from the outside where you see the chest up here. That's the one I hit on there. So you can kind of see where that was at. But as you're walking back, and I walk this way to hit to the exit, there are 2 level 5 chests here that are just kind of semi-convenient on the way back. So again, here's an Ophidian here. I look for the black. That's up here. Is a mob's at. There's nothing up here, so I'm going to go this way. There's a chest right here, level 5. And there's a chest here that's level 5. So, once again, they're not... If you're looking for level... I said level 6, then this isn't it. But I hit them because I said the luck factor. Fortune outfit. Maybe I get a shiny toy. Starts going. Now, directly from this chest, we basically are going to walk down on the screen. Oh, another player is attempting to open it. There's someone here. We're fighting for it. So this is going to hold down the shift key. Where is it at? Where's my chest at? I forgot where the chest... So if he's there, I took my money. All right. So I'm assuming that they're over here. Maybe they got this chest open. If not, they can take that. I'm going to walk out of here. I don't want to push a bad position, fight with him, get popped open, get killed by this mob when I'm carrying all this loot. Let me zoom out a little bit. 3, 4. So we kind of walk down and we walk east a little bit. So southeast is from there. And this is where we're going to complete the circuit. We're going to come down, and this is the gate on the level. Be careful around here. They put a lot of fire mobs, so see them coming around. This is also a great place to find dead bodies. A lot of reds show through. They come through on a killing spree. They kill a lot of people. Boom. Go grab your loot. Extra gold. All right, we're almost here at the gate, and I'm officially in. I go to Prevalia, just a safe place I go, and right from there, I automatically just recall to my house and on my rune book. And run, I literally am right on my door, so I can run in. I'm safe. That's me, I'm at my house. This is not mine until it's in a safe place. I'm in my house. I ran through on this with you. 21,000, not that bad. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to drop that here. I'm not super rich, or she isn't. She got 250,000 gold. She's not rich. She makes money. She buys tools. She goes around. She does her chest. I bought this house. I paid off most of this house. I think I owe 200,000 on it. This house was 3.5 million. I did it by mining, literally robbing chests in Nusero with her. She paid for my little house here. It's not big, but it's in front of the dungeon, and you know what? That's real estate's everything. Location, location, location. I love having a little house here. I can mine, do whatever else. But here's that stuff that's in there. I've got, a chest in here to store all my magic stuff, which I'll do en masse. I'll identify them and filter out the great stuff. I've got my bank here to drop my gold in. I've got my, resource stuff to suck up all the boards and all that stuff, put that in there, regs and all that. And then the rest of it, if it's, the kind of the rare stuff, like all my, whether it's, skill scrolls or core aspect stuff or tomes or maps or whatever else. I got all the collection books, so I dropped them in here. Picking is all about being organized on your loot. So anything that can help organize it, yeah, I come out there, I go through it, I process everything in this bag, get some time for the dungeon to reset, get myself there, maybe go grab a sandwich, hit it up and again. The way I look at it is if I can hit the dungeon about 4 to 5 times, I usually can clear 100,000 in a day. So when I need some money to do something, I go spend some time in the dungeon for the day, and then I go buy whatever I need. I need some fortune cores. They're about 35, 40,000 a piece. So right now I need 10 of them to make my aspect set. So, or to make my, not my aspect, but to go to tier 11, I have 4 or 5. So I need 10 more. 10 times 40 is 400,000. So I need 200 more thousand to make enough money to go below it just to raise myself up one tier. This is not going to break the bank. People who are down there slaying monsters and stuff are making more money. But there is one luxury that I have. I'm not dependent upon anybody. I'm just a chest picker. I just go down and I don't get in anybody's way. I just go down and grab money and come out. The guild I'm in, GLC, they help out with a lot. I mean, they fronted me the money to buy this house. They loaned me 3.5 million, so I paid them back. A lot of stuff helped out when I needed cores and get my aspect stuff, getting up and meeting. So getting a helping hand, find a good guild that's going to get you up a lot of the basic stuff. You may feel like they're giving you all this stuff, but to be honest, they have gazillions of these things if they're a good guild. Get yourself started. But once you hit there, yeah, you can live and be self-sufficient. I mean, I said I'm not the king of this world, but I'm a little queen. I got my little fiefdom here. I said I got a house, chest to store my stuff. It's right by my favorite dungeon. I can go mining. I'm right off the ocean. As we said, we've got the ocean that's sitting here, so we can go off into the water. The other thing here, if you look at the map, not the boat here, but on the map, that is our guild island. So all of our folks are at the big guild house. Everything's on there, so everything's really close here. So I said it's not the perfect spot, not like a ton of traffic, people coming to you vending, but I said this is the entrance to Nusero. These are the houses that make up that thing, including the healers over here or bad folks. We get a lot of action, people running out into the dungeon, but a lot of times I can just run out. But yeah, this is the life of Elsa, my chest picker, as I call her. So all right, this was a longer than I thought video, but it said it talks a lot about it. The other stuff is kind of mechanical. Hey, what do you choose? Basic stuff. But this is kind of showing what we do. You want to find out a lot more about this? Watch on Twitch. Watch on YouTube. Boo Whip. Boo. I think it's WHIP. He's one of the Twitch streamers. He's famous for his streams and his actually stealthing and chest picking and thieving and murdering is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. One of the best people I've seen on that. So that's also. If you see Jace Owens, Jace is the one that does a lot of the scripts, a lot of the macro scripts in Razor and stuff to do some of your skill raising and all that. They help out with that. But yeah, once you get the basic on there, here's your job: hide, go in the dungeon, hide, and pick chests. Just keep picking chests, pick them, pick them. Take money all day long. So yeah, it's a fun. It's for a solo person, but it's a fun. It's just a fun way to have a hobby, and it's kind of like Minecraft. It's mind numbing sometimes, but sometimes it's just a great way to pass some time and just have some fun. I participate in chats and talking to people and stuff while I'm just picking chests. So anyhow, once again, this is Elaina Strongbow. Today is Elsa, and it was my chesting person. I think this is the last one in the series. I said this is the longest one I pretty much talk about as much as that. Unless something else comes up new or some major change to it, I think that pretty much gives you kind of a good flavor on it. If you got questions, please reach out to me. Got a ton of socials, website, and Instagram and stuff. But to be honest, just I think a lot of people comment on the YouTube videos, and I typically respond to that. Not like some major YouTube maker. So when I see comments, I'm like, ooh, comments. Not small time, but yeah, it's always nice to see a comment on there. So if you have questions, let me know. And if I don't know, I'll ask out. And if you got questions with Discord, where we hang out, or about the guild, whatever, just reach out. Once again, this is Elaina Strongbow today in as Elsa. You'll have a good one and take care. Bye.